What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel, Sleepy Dream. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Corviknight VMAX from Battle Styles. Let's get straight into the deck profile. Alright guys, so here is the 60 that I have been messing with Corviknight VMAX. This is a little bit of slower build that doesn't involve using the Denes, Crobats, or Eldegoss, because we don't want to have those two prizers sitting on our bench and have easy targets for, so let's say, Zacian V VMAX or Rapid Strike version. So we wanted to avoid tried using those, and this is kind of like a consistent list that I've kind of come up with. Again, a little bit of a slower list, but can still get the job done. And we're obviously going to start off with the main attacker in Corviknight VMAX. We're playing a 3/3 line, and with 320 HP, metal type. Its ability, Luster's Body, basically prevents all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to this Pokemon. It basically has an automatic stealthy hood attached to it, so things like Zigzagoon pings don't work on it. Giratina knocking off special energy on it won't work as well. Things like that can help make Corviknight a little bit more tanky. And also we have G-Max Hurricane for 240 damage. Basically, Corviknight VMAX is a tankier Zacian V, minus the Intrepid Sword ability. Being able to hit 10 extra damage and being able to take a little bit more hits than a Zacian can, which kind of what makes this deck work a little bit. So then we're gonna go ahead and play 3 Corviknight Vs, 210 HP metal type, for 1 metal using clutch, 30 damage during your opponent's next turn. The defendant Pokemon can't retreat. Sometimes our opponent not being able to retreat can buy us a turn for setup. And then we're gonna go ahead and go Sky Hurricane, double metal, 1 colorless, 190 during your opponent's next turn. Pokemon can't use Sky Hurricane. It's alright, we can just switch it. We're probably gonna evolve it most likely next turn anyway. But 190 is a nice number to hit. We kind of two-shot everything with 190, so even Corviknight V as a V card itself is a decent attacker when we can't find in Corviknight VMAX. And obviously we're not gonna play a metal deck without Zacian V. We play 2 copies. If the Intrepid Sword ability allows us to get metal energies into play, then we can move them around later with Bronzong, so it doesn't matter who we attach the energy really to. And then Brave Blade, 230 damage. That's still 2 shots a lot of things. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish off with a 3/2 Bronzong line. And Bronzong with ability Metal Transfer is basically the backbone of this deck. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a metal energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. Basically a metal type Weavile GX. And Zen Headbutt doesn't come into play a lot, but could come into play in some matchups such as Decidueye, and even maybe finish off some KOs, which we'll see in the gameplay later. So yeah, that could come into play. And then we're going to play the Bronzor Evolutionary Advantage. This allows us to go second. If we go second, we can evolve it on our first turn. So this is great because even if we go second, we can get a couple Bronzors out and quickly evolve into Bronzong if we're going second, giving us a little bit of advantage even if we go second. I personally think you should go first with the deck, but again, going second isn't bad. And then we're going to play Mew. This is the tech card mainly for their Rapid Strike matchup. We don't want them to sniping both of our Bronzong and basically making our strategy null and void, because the main strategy of this is to use Cheryl to heal our Corviknight, which we'll see later, and move energies around. And then we're going to go ahead and play 1 Escape Rope. Escape Rope it's just a good card. It acts as kind of like a Gust and another switch in our deck. And we're going to play 1 Evolution Essence. We're only going to play 1 just because it allows us to get the any evolutions we have, specifically Bronzong and Corviknight VMAX, without any cost. So 1 of sometimes comes in clutch. Then for additional Pokemon search, we're going to play 3 Pokemon Communications. Just Pokemon Communications is a lot more flexible in Evo Essence, which is why I'm playing a 3-1 split. Pokemon Communications allows us to get basics and even evolutions, anything we may need. And then we're going to play 4 Quick Balls because we want to set up our basics as fast as possible. So Quick Ball allows us to search those basic Pokemons, and it also runs synergy with a little bit of Metal Saucers. We can throw metals into the discard pile and then bring that back with Metal Saucer. And then we're going to go ahead, as I stated before, we're going to play 3 Lily's Pokédolls. This not only acts as basically additional switches, but also allows us in the early games, if we're not set up, we can feed our opponent a doll and they don't take any prizes for it. So we can it gives us extra turns to set up a little bit. Plus also allowing us to switch. You'll see You can basically attack with Corviknight VMAX, retreat into a doll. The doll goes back, and then Corviknight can attack again. So it allows us to chain attackers as much as we want. Then we're going to play 2 metal saucers, only 2, because I found that we don't need that many saucers in the deck, because Bronzor allows us to move our energy around. So we can have like 3 to 5 energies and be fine for most of the game with those 3 to 5 energies. This just allows us to, if we happen to if we happen to dig into a metal saucer, it allows us to just set up a little bit faster if we can. Then we're going to play 3 Pokegear, allowing us to search for supporters. We already went over the Pokemon counts. We're going to play 3 Switch. For now, we're playing Chaotic Swell just to bump those giant Hearths from the fire decks. This and Mew are the 2 flux box of the deck. So Mew is there for, like I said before, Rapid Strike Urshifu. Chaotic Swell is there for the fire decks. Depending on the meta, these 2 cards can move out. We can make Mew a 3rd Bronzong or Chaotic Swell, maybe make it a Luke Metal, give us a little bit of energy denial there. And then onto our supporter line, we're playing 2 Boss's Orders, 3 Cheryls, heal all damage from our evolution Pokemon. If you do discard our energy from that Pokemon that were healed in this way, Bronzong allows us to basically move the energy off of our Corviknights onto a basic Pokemon. Make sure you do that, because I believe if you put them on like a Bronzong and you go Cheryl, it still discards the energies. I haven't tried that, but I don't want to lose because I misplaced my energy. But just make it a good habit to make it on basics Pokemon just in case. And that's how, let's say our Corviknight gets hit, we can go ahead and Cheryl off the damage and then move the energy back on using Bronzong and attack again with Corviknight. And then just for consistency, we're going to play 4 Marnie and 4 Research, allowing us to just draw. Marnie allows us to save resources. Sometimes we'll end up with like 2 or 3 Cheryls or supporters we don't want to dump out. So Marnie allows us to save those resources and also disrupt our opponent. And for our energy counts, we're playing 3 Coding metal energies along with 9 basic metals. I found that this number is good. I do want to get maybe a 10th metal energy would be nice. But I think at that point, I'd rather just play a 3rd metal saucer. So that's a change there. But yeah. So now that you guys have gone over the deck, let's go ahead and check out some gameplay. I'm going to go first. Okay, starting the Bronzor. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, so we are playing a Crobat. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, attach this metal energy. We're gonna play 2 of these dolls. We're gonna go ahead and quick ball Marnie away. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and grab a Zacian. We're gonna go ahead and retreat the Bronzor, bring up the doll, and just Intrepid Sword. Cool. So no energies from there. So hopefully we can go for Marnie next turn. We'll attach this metal energy to Zacian. Okay, so looks like we're playing an ADP deck. Cool. At least what it seems like with the energy switches and the big charms. Okay, got the rusted sword. Okay. Okay, gets the water energy, but I don't think they're gonna get the attack off there. Okay, so we'll attach here. We'll go Marnie. Okay, cool. I think we'll go bench the Corviknight. We'll metal saucer to it, and we'll just Intrepid Sword again. Nothing there. Guess next turn we can evolve, attach, and just research the hand away. Maybe put the Bronzor down so we have a second one. Okay, He gets the switch. He's going to get the Altar Creation off, which is fine. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to go here. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to attach the metal. I think what we're going to do is we're going to thin our deck a little bit more, take away this Bronzor, right? And then we're going to go ahead and just grab the Mew just to thin the deck a little bit more. We're going to go ahead, research that hand away. Hopefully we get the Bronzong. Okay, so we do get the Bronzong. So we're going to go ahead, quick ball. We're going to have one Metal Saucer left, so I think we're going to go ahead and dump the research for now. And we're going to go and grab a Bronzor. I'm going to go ahead and PCOM that away. To grab Bronzong. It looks like we have a second Bronzong prized. So we're going to go ahead and go boom. And then we're going to Lily's Pokédoll, put that back at the bottom of our deck. Go into the Corviknight. Then we're going to go ahead, transfer that Metal Energy up there. Going to hit done. And we're just going to swing for G-Max Hurricane, 240 damage. Boss, okay. This is gonna kill our Bronzong, which isn't good. He wasn't able to attack. Okay, interesting. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and play down the second Corviknight. Well, we still have a couple switches in deck, so I think what we could do is we can go ahead, attach this Metal Energy here, and we're just gonna research, hopefully dig into a switch. Do we have it? No. That's bad. Question is, do we take the KO with this? I think we do. We can just hit another Bronzong. So I think just so that we can go ahead and dig for another one, we're going to go ahead and try and take the KO. Go there. And go there. Go ahead, pass. And just Zen Headbutt for the KO. Take the knockout with the Bronzong there on ADP. They don't have much set up, so I'm not too scared. And hopefully there we go. We get the second Bronzong. So we can evolve this and then be able to hopefully attack with the Corviknight next turn. Okay. We just need to find our second Metal Saucer. Okay, and then they could not attack this turn. Okay, cool. So it's great because now we have an escape rope. We'll evolve this Bronzong here. We'll attach here. I think we'll go for the escape rope. And we have ball, so we can always take out the Zacian this turn. So this is good. We're gonna go ahead and go there. And then we're gonna go we're gonna go ahead and metal transfer this energy up to our Corviknight. Do we think he's gonna go for the Bronzongs? No, I think he'll go for these instead. So we're gonna move this to this Bronzong just to keep the energy safe. And then we're gonna go ahead and boss up this Zacian, and we're gonna go ahead and G-Max Hurricane for the KO. And next turn we can attack because we have Lily's Pokédoll. So we can easily retreat and go back into Corviknight and attack again. And he gives us the win because he sees the writing on the wall. Let's go, Corviknight VMAX beating ADPZ, the BDIF. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile and gameplay with Corviknight VMAX. Corviknight VMAX, I think it's a decent deck. I think it's a decent deck. It's not tier 1. I think a lot of people are overhyping it. I felt like it's very clunky. Maybe it's the build I have. Maybe going the Dene, Crobat, Eldegoss route might help the deck a little bit better. But I just felt like having a lot of those bench sitters with Rapid Strike Urshifu around was not good. Yes, we do have Mew, but they can easily just boss Mew and kill it. That's another thing. In general, they can do that with this deck too, but I just feel like in general, it's just, I don't know. I just felt like in other matchups like ADPZ, it makes it a lot harder for ADPZ to go ahead and take knockouts if all I have are Corviknights and Bronzongs on my bench. So it makes it a lot harder for them to get that game plan going. But if you guys want to see some more Pokemon TCG content, feel free to leave a description down below. Smash that like button if you like the video, and let me know down below what's your favorite battle styles deck. What do you think of the Corviknight VMAX deck in general, and do you think is Corviknight good or is it bad? What do you guys think? I personally think it's not a tier 1. It's not bad, but it's also not good. I think it's a tier 2 deck. But yeah, hope to see you guys later. Have a good day and peace.